Welcome back to the channel where we are in Bedford, our local county town. It's been in the headlines recently as it will have a new Universal Studio theme park.
In this video we'll show a review what Bedford is like. Full disclosure, some of this video was filmed last spring, hence the spring flowers.
Bedford is a large market town located between London and Birmingham with a population of 195,000. It has many attractive historic buildings and a beautiful park area around its river.
The river is called the Great Ouse. It runs from Cyrisham in Northamptonshire to the Wash in Norfolk.
The Embankment Gardens along the Great Ouse is perhaps the jewel in the crown of the town. They were initially created in the late 1880s and developed further through to 1920. It's a great place to wander and perfect for a picnic in the summer. The river is crossed by a number of elegant bridges.
This is one of our favourite bridges, the Bedford Suspension Bridge, opened in 1888.
The bridge behind me is known as the Butterfly Bridge. It was opened by the Prince of Wales, now King Charles, in 1988, which makes it 100 years exactly younger than the suspension bridge we saw earlier.
The Riverside Park has a cafe called the Longhorn. It's next to the boating lake where you can hire rowboats. The town also has a number of rowing clubs and you will often see their boats going up and down the river. This is Town Bridge. There has been a bridge at this point for centuries, but this version was opened in 1813. The bridge leads you into the town centre and past the Swan Hotel, which has been here since 1794, and then on to the market.
Corn Exchange was built in 1874. It's now an events venue. Glenn Miller played here in 1944 during World War II. Later that year, his plane went missing en route to Paris.
This building was Bedford Modern School between 1834 and 1974. Since 1980, it's been the town shopping mall. The statue outside is known as The Meeting, depicting a family day out.
This gold post box was painted after the 2012 Olympics in London, and it was to commemorate a gold winner medal. So this particular post box was for Etienne Stott, who was the gold winner medal for the canoe slalom in the men's canoe double. And all of the gold winner medals in 2012 had a post box painted in their hometowns, which I think was really cool.
It's 1:30 and it's time for lunch.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. On this trip, lunch was in the Albero Lounge. The lounges are a restaurant chain in the UK. As well as the food, we really like the decor, as there are always a selection of old paintings on the wall. The food is always good. Today we had a tuna melt and an all-day veggie breakfast.
Last spring we had lunch at the Market's Italian Cafe. We had a veggie panini and a margherita pizza, which were very good. This is one of the many Italian food places in the town.
We really like this pair of faces, called Reflections of Bedford. They were installed in 2009 and created by sculptor Rick Kirby.
If you want to have a coffee and stroke a cat, there's this cat cafe. It's on the High Street. This street has been recently refurbished. They widened the path and they have cleaned up the historic building fronts, which has really improved the look of the street by keeping its traditional feel.
One of my favourites is the Salvation Army shop with its Victorian frontage. This is the Edwardian arcade. It's also on the High Street. It was opened in 1905. The shops are all independent retailers and their fronts have been kept in an Edwardian style.
These are the Grade 2 listed Dame Alice almshouses, built around 1802. I read that Bedford has the largest concentration of Italians in the UK. They all came after World War II to work at the nearby brickwork. You can see the Italian influence all over central Bedford. There are many food-related businesses. We're now going to visit the Higgins Museum, which is the town's museum, and it's located in the old castle brewery.
The museum is free to enter. It's packed full of local history with many items donated by Cecil Higgins, who the museum is named after. Its location is both in his house and the brewery that his family owned. It has historic artefacts, an art gallery which includes work by local artists, a section on the immigrants that have populated Bedford, and another section on famous people of Bedford. So I thought I'd check out the famous people from Bedford, and I've got a list here which is actually famous people from Bedfordshire. So we'll start off with Bedford. We've got someone called Carol Vorderman, who's famous for being the maths expert on a programme called Countdown. John Bunyan, who's famous for writing a book called The Pilgrim's Progress. And then we've got from Bedfordshire, Stacey Dooley, who won Strictly in 2018, and Nadia Hussain, I'll get her name right, sorry Nadia, who won the Great British Bake Off probably about 10 years ago maybe now. Ben Wilshire, famous for being the voice of Paddington, brilliant films. Kevin MacLeod, famous for his Grand Designs programme. Faye Tozer, who's apparently from Steps, a 90s band. Victoria Pemberton, Olympian, famous cyclist. And then two people schooled in Bedford, the comedian Al Murray and the cricketer Sir Alistair Cook.
The town had a Norman castle built around 1087. Unfortunately, it was destroyed in a battle in 1224, and all that's left is the castle mound. There are plenty of reminders of its existence, with the castle brewery, Castle Road and the castle pub.
Another museum is about the life of John Bunyan, famous for writing The Pilgrim's Progress.
Bedford is very much a rugby town, with Bedford Blues, who play in the second tier of English rugby, formed in 1886. We've enjoyed many matches over the years. They also have Bedford Athletic, who play in the sixth tier, formed in 1908. There's a well-known saying that my parents used to say to me, up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. They used to say that when we were going to bed, and then I said it to my children when they were little.
Across the road from the Embankment Gardens is Russell Park, once owned by the Earl of Bedford, but now a recreation park, with football pitches, tennis and now crazy golf. There's a new crazy golf in Russell Park in Bedford that has all of the landmarks of the town in it. We've come to Cardington, which is just outside of Bedford. It's famous for these very large hangars behind us that were built by the Schultz brothers in 1915 for the development of airships. And famously, one of the airships on its maiden voyage crashed in France, killing 48 out of 54 people. And after that point, the development of airships kind of ceased. And in more recent times, they've been used as filming locations, and Batman: The Dark Knight was actually filmed here. This is very much a new part of Cardington, and we're going to be heading off to Cardington Village, which is much prettier, for a pint and a little look round. So we've walked down a couple of streets and we've found that we can get a lot closer to hangars, and you can really see the scale of them here. They're absolutely massive. A 5-minute drive from the hangars is Cardington Village. The origins of the village date back to the 14th century. Its church, St Mary the Virgin, has pieces dating back to that period, although most of it dates back to when it was rebuilt between 1898 and 1902. So we're going to finish our video here in Old Cardington.
Conveniently at the pub.
And we hope that you've enjoyed our little video on Bedford, and the next time you see us we will be in Sicily.
So thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because it really helps the channel. And we'll see you soon.
Bye for now.